How I started my business was by being firstly a single parent and earning a certain amount of money, and a new child, more responsibility, finances not looking up. And basically, I think anybody that's working one job is obviously not making enough unless you're a banker. But I needed to start something up to get extra money, and that's how literally I started.
Now, what are some of the challenges that you've encountered so far?
As a female photographer, a lot of people in the industry are female, males instead of female, which poses a bit of a problem when it comes to trying to get people to mentor you. Because I think with females in any industry, they're more willing to accommodate you and help you, and not necessarily hold your hand, but try and get you through the obstacles and let you see what they've gone through so that you can try and avoid those moving forward. But I think with a lot of males, it's more, I've got things to do, I don't really have time. And with regards to financing, I think a lot of companies are very sticky when it comes to financing women. I think women in general are just not looked at in the business arena as being taken seriously, merely because we're women. You've got social responsibilities like being a mom and taking care of home, and that's basically, as 2015, you still see a lot of those problems. Working in a marketing environment and having a huge interest with social media. I mean, my business is on Facebook. I think I've got like 600, close to 700 people likes on my page. I've also got a blog that people regularly visit. So I think with social media, I can always post a picture with my company details on Instagram, and I get hits. And from things like that, as well as Pinterest. I've got a page on Pinterest that funny enough, I've been getting quite a few clients from. And I think when you get into a business, you need to make sure that you've covered all kinds of fronts. And I think social media is easy, it's cheap, and I mean, if you don't understand it, all you need to do is just literally Google. When it comes to SMEs, I think there's a lackage when it comes to female entrepreneurs, because I think a lot of women are still seen as mother, a caregiver, and a lot of the times companies tend to not take us as females seriously, which I think has been a reflection, especially as well with companies, corporates financing us, or corporates trusting us to be able to work for them. You see that with, I mean, for example, you look at statistics that came out regarding the females and males with regards to salaries.
Yeah.
You look at our salaries as females and you look at men's salaries, and you can see the vast difference. So can you imagine, with that being just corporates, with a female and being black, how huge of an obstacle it is for you? So you need to literally work 500 times harder in order for you to get noticed. So I think SMEs need to maybe relook their models and just see how it is that they can accommodate women. I'm not saying women need to be accommodated or be treated in a special way, but I think there needs to be structures in place as well as policies to make sure that women are covered in all fronts. I think with any, regardless, female, male, I think anybody that's young, you need to first give it a shot. You can't sit and wait for things to happen for you. I think we live in a society where a lot of youth especially are expecting things. We have an expectance of the government to give us A, B, C, and D. I think what you need to do is get off your butt and get some work done, and trust yourself and trust your instincts, and just listen to yourself. If you need to, and education is key. Unfortunately, you can't go into photography and just thumb suck. You need to literally know what the methodologies are, the bases and the foundations, and how things work. It's a very technical sport. I think phones have made people think that they are photographers.
We are all photographers.
Yeah, we're all photographers. But I think there's a lot of technicalities when it comes to photography, and I think going to school would be ideal. And moving forward, that would be go for it, get some education. Definitely Yeah, I don't like. I think you just need to literally go for it.